The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, and verse 1. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest began to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna start off as always by giving all praise, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakha, Quadash. And double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the elect out there, wherever you might be. Shalom to the 140 and 4,000. It's the brother Amawan Padah from the GMS Denver camp, coming at you with a quick lesson, lunch break lesson at the plantation. But this is in regards to the signs that are being shown clearly in these last days, man, letting us know that the Lord is about to make his return. All right. And I want to get into some recent news, man, because the uproars of the people, all right, that's happening right now. All right. So let's go ahead and play this video that I came across. All right. We're at the end of an age, man. It tells you right here in verse 5. I'll read that real quick. It says, For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. We are in the end. And yet, people still out here that don't know what's going on, man. All right. Let's play this video clip. All right. So this is from Dabu 7. All right. Check this out. And one of the brothers actually sent this to the chat as well. But let's go ahead and check this video out. As you can see in the title, all right, fair use, by the way, fair use. It says chaos in Mexico. Thousands of protesters storm barricades outside presidential palace in Mexico City. Check it out.
Protests in Mexico spiraling out of control. As you can see here, the police saying that this has turned into a riot, and they're saying that thousands of Gen Z demonstrators have stormed the National Palace where the president stays. These are labeled anti-corruption protests. So literally thousands of people, mobs of people frustrated with what's happening through and through with the country. They know that the cartel has a major grip on a large portion, but the corruption on the other side is what got it to this. They don't trust any of the factions, and they're in the streets fighting the police head on. So there's no one that supports them from their viewpoint. And they stormed the presidential palace where the president stays. And we've talked about this, the control set up by the Mossad all around the globe, especially in Mexico. But now the Mexican people, the younger group here, Gen Z, rising to the occasion, doing this, and they see what's about to happen in their country, what's happening and about to happen. Trump has labeled the cartels terrorist groups. They are about to start striking them in a military campaign. This is going to go all the way down to Venezuela and back. One huge region of Central America that's going to become a war zone here at any moment. And when this happens, when strikes start hitting cartel leadership in other areas inside of Mexico, you can bet somewhere along the line some innocent people are going to die. And it's just going to cause more chaos. People do not want America drone striking their country, even if it's so-called baddies. Well, who's the baddies? When the cartel controls half the freaking country down there, and then the government doesn't seem to care about the rest of it. I pray for the Mexican people all in all, for all people worldwide, to overcome the corruption that's within all the governments everywhere. And in this instance, this may flare up. I actually foresee this getting worse all over the place. As war picks up in the area and the strikes begin, which have not even happened yet, when they begin, you can expect this to go into overdrive. And then blowback's going to hit America here at some point. So Trump's sitting there quiet. They're about to strike Venezuela any moment. And those strikes are going to run all the way to our border. Anyone that they label a threat in the middle. So this is the latest. I'll leave a link with more footage and join me for the live streams where I talk about.
All right, so there you go. You see it, man. War breaking out. But people are walking around like everything's okay here in America, Babylon the Great. All right. It's about to get ugly out here, man. Everywhere. All right. Now let's get a quick precept. All right. Here we have the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 22. It says, a sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. Do you see that, man? That's what time we in. All right. We're in a time of war, civil unrest. All right. You see chaos and calamity, man. So what should we be doing as Israelites? We should be seeking the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. All right, because war is going to break out here in America, Babylon the Great as well, man. As prophesied. You see? And you got, Esau over here, going all across the globe. All right, terrorizing everybody. You know what I'm saying? Over there in Venezuela, attacking the northern kingdom. And now he's got his sights on Mexico. All right. But anyway, man, the whole cartel shit, man, that's linked in with the CIA, man. They're not doing that on their own, man. All right. Esau has his hands in all, pretty much every scenario where you see chaos erupting in other countries. Esau got his hand in it somehow, some shape, in some form or fashion, man. Matter of fact, let's prove that real quick. But yeah, we're in the time of battle, war, destruction. And our protection is Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. But let's get that precept where it shows you that Esau is usually always in the midst of these things happening. So here we have the book of Ecclesiasticus, all right, otherwise known as Sirach, chapter 12, all right, in the Apocrypha, in verse 17. And it says, if adversity or hard times come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. And that's describing these damn devils, man. The so-called white man, Esau, Edom. All right. All right. That's what happens when you deal with these devils. All right. They're always in the midst of overthrowing somebody's government or, whatever, man, under the guise of them trying to help the people. All right. I just saw an article not too long ago, maybe like a couple of weeks ago, where Esau was talking about going into West Africa. All right. To clear out, so-called terrorists who are killing Christians. Come on, man. All right, this man is just bloodthirsty, and he's going all across the world terrorizing the people, man, especially you Israelites, because a lot of our people are over there in West Africa. All right, Venezuela and Mexico, man. Those are Israelites. All right, but yeah, man, this is what time we're in. We're not in the time of peace. People are getting ready to celebrate goddamn Thanksgiving or Thanksgiving, should I say, and all these other wicked ass holidays, man, not knowing what's really going down. The Lord is here, man. He's visiting this place. The brothers in Kansas City just saw a chariot fly over the camp, man, in high definition, man. Come on, man. The angels are showing themselves. Come on, man. We're at the end. It's time to wake up, Jake. Speaking to you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians. All right. But I want to show you another quick article. I got to head out here in just a second, but that's what's going on over there in Mexico, man. Uproars of the people. Now check this out. Here's another article that I came across from the People's Voice, and it says mass protests planned in Germany over conscription plans. Now, conscription, that goes into the draft, man. Mandatory military service for the citizens. All right, and you don't think that's gonna come here? It's gonna come here to the U.S. as well, man, because the sound of battle is in the land. All right, war. All right, it's not dying down, man. Y'all happy because the government opened back up, but look what's going on in the world, man. Germany has announced plans to reinstate military service as the government seeks to boost its armed forces. Conscription was suspended in 2011, but a new law set to take effect on January 1st, 2026. Damn, that's right around the corner. Will begin with a voluntary model that may pave the way for a broader draft. Chancellor Friedrich Merz has vowed to transform the German military into the strongest conventional army in Europe. Why? Because they're getting ready for World War III. It's inevitable, man. All the signs of the end are here, man. All right, but people going to the damn Baptist church today, still getting lied to in these false ass churches with these fake ass pastors, man, that are not warning them of what's going on. It says German officials have set 2029 as the deadline for the country to be war ready, quote unquote. Who knows if they even have that long, man? All right, citing a perceived Russian threat. All right, and Russia is a threat to the West and its allies, man. Okay, that's biblical prophecy. Ezekiel 38 comes to mind, where it talks about Gog and Magog, which is really, talking about the Russians in prophetic terms. They're going to go to war with the West, man, especially America. All right? We're telling you before it happens, man. It says, they have announced, Salakia, it says, but German activists have other ideas. They have announced plans for nationwide protests against the potential return of military conscription, saying the country must become capable of peace, not war. Ain't no fucking peace coming for you devils, man. All right? You see, y'all are finna go to war. The Lord is making y'all go to war. All right? For the controversy of Zion, for what you've done unto the Israelites, man. The Lord is finna judge all you heathen nations, man. All right? Now it says, the potential return to conscription is driven by a critical personnel shortage in the armed forces, with young people increasingly opting for civilian careers over the military. Peace activists are organizing a nationwide day of action for December 5th, mobilizing against what they describe as the government's comprehensive militarization of society. It's the Lord doing it. The Lord is militarizing society, preparing them for the third woe, as the scriptures call it. Let's get that precept real quick. This is where we at with, this is where we at with it, Salakia. All right, war. And then you got people that are uprising against the government, man, because they don't want to go to war. All right, all the things that are happening, it's all in the scriptures. Here's that scripture that I was thinking of right here, okay? It says, this is Revelation chapter 11 and verse 14. And Lord willing, you can hear me, the wind's blowing a little bit, but it says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And I bring this out from time to time. What is this talking about? It's talking about the third world's war. That word woe means death. So the second great death, all right, which is World War II, already took place. Now the third great death, the third woe, is coming. All right. The last war, the war to end all wars, man, it's going to be nuclear. We're edging closer and closer to that popping off every day, man. And we understand that the mark of the beast has to be made mandatory, which is the RFID microchip. And as we see this war heating up, all right, people getting ready for drafts and whatnot, we can expect the MOTB to be right around the corner. All right, they're talking about these digital, IDs and all this being made mandatory in all these different countries. Why? Because biblical prophecy is playing out exactly as the Bible said it would, man. And you Israelites are still fucking playing around. All right, the doors of mercy are still open, man. Now speaking to the elect, because the elect are going to be the only ones that repent. The rest of our people are going to get caught up in this shit. A lot of y'all going to get drafted to the military, all right, to be destroyed, man. A lot of y'all going to die in these protests and these, scenes of civil unrest that are going to take place. Martial law's coming, man. People in the world are upset at the rulership, that's in place, man. These devils, man, it tells you that when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. And that's what you see going on. People are mourning because these devils have literally fucked everything up in society, man. All right. So yeah, man, you got people over there protesting in Germany because they don't want to go to war, man. But it's too bad, man. Get ready. So I'm gonna get ready to wrap this thing up. I gotta head out. All right. I'm at the plantation, but hey, we ain't gonna be at these jobs for too much longer, man. All right. Soon, chaos gonna ensue here in America, Babylon the Great. And we won't be going to these fucking slave jobs anymore, man. But anyway, let's read this. This is 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 5. It says, "For like as all that is made in the world at the beginning and an end, and the end is manifest." We're at the end. All the signs are here. All the signs are here, man. Verse 6, "Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs." The Lord gave us signs to show where we at in prophecy, man. He's getting ready to send his son Yahweh Shai back, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And he's coming back to wage war on all that oppose him, man, including the 2/3 of our own people who reject this message. All right. Like I said earlier, man, the chariots are showing themselves, man. All right. Uproars of the people, earthquakes in diverse places. All right. Earthquakes happening damn near every day all over the world, man. All right. Civil unrest. All these things are signs, man. Verse 7, "And everyone that shall be saved," showing you that we're not saved yet. "And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed." That's how we're going to make it out of this, man. When all this chaos is breaking out, we're going to be allowed to escape by the Lord giving us mercy, man. By protecting us during these times. The elect are going to be protected, man. All right. You see, by what you've been doing during this grace period, that will be your works. And everybody's not going to be a prophet, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's not going to be out there in the highways and hedges, but your works can also include your way of life, man. Have you patterned your way of life to the obedience of Yahweh Bashmi Awashai to the best of your ability? Are you moving in the true fear of the Lord, man? And are you believing? Faith is how we're going to be saved, as it tells you in Ephesians 2 and verse 8. You should have been developing your faith during this grace period, man, to trust in the Almighty Yahweh Bashmi Awashai and to detach from the ways of this current wicked world, man. All right. And we hope to be that number that is saved, man, because it's finna get ugly out here. It says, verse 8, "Shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning." That's right. So the elect are going to be the only ones that make it out, man. And what would the elect be doing in these last days? They'd be returning back to Yahweh Bashmi Awashai. All right. And having faith in the Lord, man. Is that not what we're doing? Because everybody ain't doing that, man. And hey, all I'm saying is, Lord willing, we're of that number. Okay? Because I don't want to get caught up in this shit, and you don't either. Those of you that are sincere out here. All right? The said perils, meaning they're going to happen. The Lord spoke it, is going to play out. Ain't no sidestepping it. Ain't no praying to white Jesus that this shit go away. No, man. It's going to go down. All right? More and more as we approach the day of the Lord, man, it's going to get crazier and crazier. More death. All right? More harsh draconian laws. All right? You see? More uncomforts. Or more uncomfortability, should I say. So, with that being said, just want to do this lesson real quick, man. I saw this in the news, man. Shit is turning up. All right? Know what time you're in, and don't get put back to sleep like the rest of these people out here, man. All they're thinking about is celebrating the damn holidays, man. All right? The wicked pagan holidays that America has taught them. So with that being said, I'm in this lesson right here. I got to head out. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and who rule well, who taught us this truth through the power and spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. We at the end, man. Kwam Yasharala and the Bible Ball. Shalom to the elect.